e aí já começa o grounding.
Hello.
Hello!
Am I off camera? Just a little bit.
Let me move my mic.
Just checking if you can hear and see us before we do a little grounding. See and hear.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much. So before we start, let's do a quick grounding. Put your feet on the floor if you can.
Chega mais pra cá, você. Isso.
You can just move the camera also. If you're laying down, put the soles of your feet facing down. Close your eyes. And let's start breathing in your normal pace. Just be very mindful of your breath, of the movement of your chest and your belly, your shoulders. And direct your attention to the air coming in and out of your lungs. In and out of your nostrils. Feel the change in temperature. And take 3 very deep breaths with me so you can bring all your presence and your awareness to the now. So first breath in and out. Second in, out. Last one, in and out. All the way out. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hi.
Awesome. Thank
I'm
you.
again, half my face is, what's happening today?
Today's
Thank you.
cute.
Yeah.
The absolute chaos of the beginning of a live event.
Yeah. I try to be close to the computer and I get away from the camera. That's what happens sometimes.
Yes. How are you guys doing?
How have you been? Hi, Kathy, Jeff, Zuma. Who else is here? Mike, Tommy. How's it going?
So, we wanted to share with you today something that we are doing on Patreon. We wanted to share it here on YouTube for anyone who wants to participate.
Yes.
A message from one of our patrons' higher self, and well, two actually, right? And this is what we are doing this month on our Patreon. We're channeling our patrons' higher selves, and of course, we're not channeling everyone's higher self. At least we don't think so. And this is something new that we're bringing because every month we would bring one ascended master or an archangel or a galactic to bring wisdom and to lead the events in our Patreon. So we have 2 channelings, we have a class, we have a ceremony, we have lots of other stuff happening as well there. And what we wanted to do this time was bringing the people that have been there and have been supporting us higher self so they can have the stage, so they can have a moment as well to share wisdom, to share their love, to share their own passion with the collective. And we're very passionate ourselves about that because it feels so empowering, to be doing this. And it also really helps, I think, people connect with their higher selves, with their signature, or just to deepen the connection. And again, it's just exciting to us to bring someone's higher self to be channeled, right? Instead of doing just like Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Saint Germain, all of the beings that we've channeled before, which have been so enriching and so beautiful to bring as well. But we're working with everyone's higher selves all the time as well. So it's just something that we're very excited for. So we wanted to bring a little bit of that today for all of you. And the 2 higher selves that... Can you hear Sage? We have a new cat. She adopted us. And she comes
She's very
downstairs.
vocal.
Yes, just meowing. So cute. I hoped she would come here, but
Yeah.
we did put a candle there,
Yeah.
so maybe not. But anyways, so today we have Sage singing, right?
Yeah.
It's so cute. And it's cool that Tommy is the one that just showed up there.
Yeah.
His higher self is one of the two that we are channeling today,
Yes.
and also Dawn's higher self. Do you want to start with the
Yes.
message that came for you?
Absolutely. I think it's awesome because a message came for me and another one for Nanda, and they were very similar in
Yeah.
a way.
Even
So,
like similar words, which
yeah.
is just so cool. But yeah.
Okay, so starting with the first message, it says, we often attribute meaning to time based on our individual perspectives and experiences, creating our own truths that may not necessarily align with the universal truth of life and the cosmos. Time, in its essence, should not be a decisive force in shaping our decisions or guiding the course of our lives. It is a deeply personal journey with each, oh, with each of us experiencing time in our own unique way. There is no need to hurry along life's path, for there exists no definitive finish line to race towards. Instead, let us immerse ourselves fully in the present moment, living and loving with all of our hearts today. Every step we take is an opportunity to embrace the universe within ourselves, to recognize that we are not merely observers but active participants in the cosmic dance of existence. So let us seize this moment, take that step forward, and revel in the beauty of being the universe experiencing itself.
Wow.
So nice. I
That
feel a
is,
little bit like I don't know English today. You know, when you're looking at
yeah.
words and you're like, what are those? What are those? But it's such a beautiful message of presence and like chill. You know, just
Yeah, calm down. There's
yeah.
no like
There's
finish
no
line.
rush.
Yeah, like where are you running to?
Yeah,
What's going on? And of course he has such a Tommy energy,
yeah,
right? Which is one of the things that make me so excited about channeling higher self this month is because you get to also see this mirror of yourselves and just be, like empowered in that. It's really, yes, the message is from Tommy's higher self. And I wonder if it resonates with something specific to you, Tommy, or to anyone
yeah,
else, because it was a collective message. And Tommy is someone that's been supporting us on Patreon for a very long time. He has such a beautiful, kind, loving energy and is, that I think a beacon of light
oh
and
yes,
of joy. And I know that he does a lot of like spiritual work
yeah,
himself, and it's just so exciting to hear from your higher self. So thank you very much,
yeah.
Tommy, and
Thank you.
thank Tommy higher self.
Let's see Dawn's.
Yes,
Well, let's hear Dawn's higher self message.
maybe someone is going to see it.
Yeah.
Let me just put it here. Let's give people some time to see if they're gonna comment anything about this one
Yeah.
first and how it resonates. And again, I think it's just so interesting how similar the two messages were, and we were channeling them. Oh, did you see Sage? No. Oh, Vinka,
Hello.
come talk to us. I love this
Well,
for
she's gonna
us.
start walking in front of the camera.
That would be so
It's
cute. I
very
regret
likely.
putting the candle there. So, anyways, I hope we get to see Sage
Yeah.
on camera. Um, it's again, it's so cool to see how similar the messages are
Mm.
and how beautiful it is. I was just gonna say that we were sitting next to each other as we were both channeling these messages, and Flavia sent hers to me, and then I sent mine. Well, not mine, but the one that I channeled to her. And as soon as I saw that it started with like talking about time, I'm like, oh my god, this is just so cool. Which says that that's what the collective needs to hear right now, right? So
Yeah.
whoever is going to watch this video, that's what they all need to hear, which is again super cool.
Yeah. Tell me saying, I will say I have a tendency to judge myself based on my expectations of when and how things should happen. So that really resonated. and it helps me stop and remind myself to release and let go and let things be as they need to be, as they need to be. Yes.
Yes, I love that. That is beautiful. So thank you again very much. So now I'm going to read Dawn's higher self's message. Your your why? Your world is undergoing divine changes at all times. Some of these are more visible to the collective. Some changes can be seen and felt, but not experienced with your physical senses. Change doesn't happen out of nowhere, and yet it occurs within each instant. It is one paradox that often confuses the human mind, although a lot does. Dawn's higher self is a little sassy. Time is a sphere of convoluted frequencies, each of them walking, running, and spinning in a perfect cosmic dance. When you focus your consciousness on one specific aspect of frequency, you call it the present moment, the past, or the future. Yet everything is happening simultaneously. The one constant derived from the chaotic divine movement of creation is change. Earth is then always changing, always in constant divine flow. What really impacts the way that change is experienced is your perspective of it. You, no, I'm sorry, for you alone are the creator of this reality. Yes, your reality is yours to create. No one else has a say in what happens in your focused awareness of self, with capital S. All that to say, you choose the direction of all change. You, through your infinite ability to create, are the sole sponsor of change in this planet, for all things are created through you, for you, and as a mirror of you. So I leave you with a question. How do you see the current change in the world? Thank you for your time. Blessed be. That was a huge mic drop, right? Like, he is talking about how things are changing all the time, and we are perceiving a big change right now energetically with the planet. It's like finally a lot of things are aligning, so this shift can be perceived in so many different ways. But the direction of that change, or how we experience that change, is entirely up to us, because we are the ones creating this reality, and nothing else can dictate how your reality looks like, what it feels like, what is created within your reality, because you are spirit, the universe, God, whatever resonates with you, creating this reality. So I love the way that he kind of like signed off the message. Like, I'll leave you with this question. How is the change for you right now? How do you see the change? How do you experience the change in the world right now? Because that is a direct signature of where your frequency is. And the way that he expressed how our focused attention, our focused awareness of ourselves as spirit, as the divine incarnated here, is what dictates what Tommy's higher self was just saying, like time, right? So within one drop of time, within this instant, everything is changing at once. How are you experiencing it? And the way that you are seeing this change happen in the world, especially when we're thinking about the future of our planet, the future of our species, the future of that we're leaving, right, for the ones coming after us, what you see is a direct image of who you are right now, and what you feel right now, what your thoughts are right now, what your beliefs are right now. So for you to change that quote unquote future, the only thing you need to do is change your frequency, change where your focus is, change where your attention goes, because that's what you are creating. And that is as simple as that. We complicate it as humans all the time, because there's this and this and that, and there are a lot of processes that we can create to create, right? Because it's our divine right. But the only thing one needs to do to make sure that the future, quote unquote, future is bright, that this change that we are creating right now with the planet, with the energetic shifts, with, the age of Aquarius, is to focus your frequency, because everything you can see is a reflection of who you are right now in this moment. So I think it was a beautiful reminder for all of us to perhaps look within and find where we need to recalibrate a little bit and where we want to empower, right? What are the things that we really want to give more light to give more attention to? Because that's exactly what I want to create: community, love, compassion, understanding, abundance, diversity, etc., etc. Right? Focus on the things that you want to create, and that's the change that you will see in the world. I thought this was such a beautiful reminder and also very don't like, of
Very,
course.
very gracious.
Yeah, very profound.
Yeah, that was a powerful message. It reminded me of something similar to Yeshua, uh, that Yeshua said to me a long time ago. That we, that what? Sorry. That what we see is a reflection of where we are where we are on our journey. Yes.
That was
So
not an
not an
easy
easy, where
sentence
we are on our,
for you.
oh my God, on our journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeshua talks about this in so many different spectrums as well, which again is a very dawn
Yeah.
energy.
2024 is talking about change, multidimensionality, and living outside of time, remembering.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly the message for today. And I absolutely love that we get to bring these beings that, again, we've worked with so much in the, how is it that you call, like the backstage, you
Yeah.
know, that we talk a lot with our patrons higher selves whenever it is that we are channeling for them, whenever it is that we have any event, their higher selves are always around, but they're not the ones given voice most of the time. So
Yeah.
I hope that this can be something very empowering for everyone to see just how wise you are, because your higher self is you. And that is one thing that we'll also talk about, we'll teach about in one of the channelings, is what I was, you know, receiving is what is a higher self? Who is your higher self? What's the difference between a higher self and a soul, for example, or a fractal or a walk in? We're going to talk about that in one of our events this month as well, because I think there are so many things that we can help, clear in understanding.
Yes.
But anyway, so we have an Ask Us Anything right now in about 5 minutes
Yes.
on
On
our
Patreon.
Patreon. So if you're not there yet, you can join us. And tomorrow we will be channeling more higher selves. And then we have a class, a sacred sexuality class.
On Monday.
Yes. And then by the end of the month, we have another channeling, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if you want to join us, if you're not yet part of our Patreon, you don't only get to experience that and maybe talk to your higher self, maybe hear from your higher self, but we have a huge catalog of channelings and classes, like 4 years worth of events there that you get access to as soon as you join. So there's a lot of stuff there. But let's do a little integration, which is something we are implementing in our channeling, so we can fully integrate what really resonates here with us today. So let's just take a deep breath and visualize a golden sphere above your head. And close your eyes and imagine that this sphere of consciousness is exactly what is most loving and most in alignment for you to integrate from this live event that we just did here. All the codes of integration and activation, and anything else that you may receive that is a blessing in your life. Imagine it descending through your chakras, through your spine, through your body, integrating in your physical body so you may feel, see, and manifest in the physical reality this integration. The wisdom that we received here today, the community, and anything and everything else that is aligned with the highest and most loving aspects of yourself in this planet that you are ready to experience. Taking one last deep breath. And imagine this energy grounding into the planet in golden roots of love, wisdom, and power. So you may be integrated in the matrix of the planet. And so it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can open your eyes, and we'll see you in about 3 minutes.
Yes.
In our Patreon. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.